Well, hello once again and warm welcome to Burgersfort here in the Limpopo province. We still giving you the stories of the people living here in this area, and the future of this country is in the hands of the young people. Let's just bring some young people in our conversation this morning here on Morning Live. We're talking to Bridget Masite. She is the managing director for a youth casting agency, and we also have Jeffrey Mashweu, secretary of the Greater Tubatse Municipal Youth. Good morning to you and welcome to Morning Live.
Thanks for having me.
Good morning, ma'am.
Well, thank you very much indeed, guys, for your time. Let's start with you, Bridget. Tell us about Youth Casting Agency. What exactly do you do here?
Okay, the casting agency is Laurel Casting Agency. What we do is we specialize with actors, models, comedians, the musicians, the MCs, the DJs. We are targeting the local talented individuals of Burgersfort. We are trying to create jobs for the talented individuals of Burgersfort because we realize that we cannot just rely on the government to create jobs for everybody. And we are creating jobs by giving them exposure. By when the government has got their events, we take our artists, they participate there, and in that way we are creating jobs. And another thing that I would like to add is that we've got a program that we are also running with the municipality that will also help the youth of Burgersfort develop their talent.
Okay, just before we get to the programs that you have in collaboration with the municipality, talk to us about talent. I mean, you cannot be able to provide artists and, the rest that you've also mentioned at the beginning if there is no talent. Is the talent and willingness of the young people in this area to develop their lives?
Yes, there is talent in Burgersfort, and as I'm talking to you, I want to say a big thank you to the general manager of Thaba Moshate, because on Wednesdays we've got our local comedians that comes here at Thaba Moshate to perform.
Is that, but the interest of the community around here in terms of people who come to attend, is it promising? Are they interested?
People are interested, people are loving our artists, and people are enjoying and they are supporting our artists because they have also realized that the government alone cannot create jobs, and by us doing this, we are creating jobs for the talented individuals that are in the rural areas. Our youth are frustrated. They are always on the forefront of the protests that you see because they are always available to form part. So now the challenge is we realized that they've got talent, and we wanted to start working with what they have, which is the talent, raw talent. And as I'm talking to you, I've got a musician and a poet that will also be performing here on Morning Live.
Okay, no, we cannot not wait to have them on our show later. Let's come to you, Jeffrey. Tell us about the Greater Tubatse Municipal Youth. The structure was only established late last year. How has it done so far?
Yeah, thank you very much. We're very proud to have a structure that is also, less than a year, which have done wonders. Like you hear my colleague here is indicating how the municipality is assisting is through the very same structure we're talking about or we're leading. That seeks to address a lot of challenges that are facing young people, particularly here in Tubatse. And remember, we are a municipality that is constituted by more rural areas that are far from or apart from each other. So this structure, its own objective is to make sure that all those young people that are situated far from this development are being brought on board and are being told what to do and how to do things.
Mm-hmm. But just before we get into the work of the structure on its own, talk to us about the challenges. What are the main challenges facing the young people in this area?
Of course, it's true that we are sitting with a triple challenge, the poverty, unemployment, and inequality, which the most percentage of the society is the young people who are suffering on those particular issues. Those are our main objectives that we need to address as a matter of agent. Much as we are saying, this structure is focusing on those issues that are challenging young people, which are unemployed. And we are also saying it's not the government that should employ them only. Young people should be taught how to do things on their own, like we're witnessing and we're seeing this program that is being brought by the woman next to me.
But apologies for interjecting there. We were speaking to the mayor of the area here earlier on the show, and he was basically saying that as much as there are so many mines that are in operation in this area, lack of education is a major challenge, and I think that's where you come in as a structure. What do you do in terms of ensuring that the young people in this area are educated before anything else? Because I believe that you cannot be able to get proper employment if you're not educated.
It's true. It's true. To also add on what the mayor have indicated, it's true that young people, based on the development, particularly the mines that are coming here, they drop out on schools, focusing on getting employment on the mines. But we're saying, as the municipality, there is a level of motive to say, let's bring bursaries in, let's engage high schools, let's engage also the FETs to come on board so that we encourage young people, particularly ourselves, to encourage young people to go to school, because the future of this country, particularly here, as you see, the development is growing very fast, so that they become educated and they are going to be the champions of this development. That is the most thing that we are also focusing. We're having many programs that seeks to address the issue of education, like we're indicating, and we're also engaging the municipality. We're happy because this municipality is having an ear to the young people. When we're saying they must give them bursaries, they will make sure that those things are available.
But what else? What else do you provide to the young people besides the education part of things, like you've mentioned? What else, especially in terms of skills development?
No, we're also encouraging young people to participate in programs of entrepreneurship, making sure that they can do things on their own. Because this economy, without them being into business or focusing into things that they will develop themselves as entrepreneurs, your self-talented programs and so on. So those are the things that we are
providing skills to them as well.
We are saying each and every door that seeks to open to address those particular issues, we are here to assist them.
All right. No,
that's our main role.
That's where we're going to leave it this morning. Thank you very much for representing the young people of Burgersfort this morning.
No, thanks you very much.
Thank you very much indeed. There you have it. We are speaking to Bridget Masite. She is the managing director of a youth casting agency in Burgersfort, and some of her artists will be performing for us here on Morning Live, so make sure that you don't go away.